All right, class. Today's lesson is going to be on how to make your personal mascot spotlight tile card. So, first things first, this is one I've previously made. So, I'm going to go ahead and hit the My Card section, and I'm going to scroll down and hit a new card design to start us off at a basic state. So, as you load in, you'll probably be seeing some card similar to this one with your favorite team, your name, and then your team's mascot logo right there. I'm going to go ahead and hit swap background, and I'll cycle through the various backgrounds to find one that I like. You know what? This football field looks really cool. I'll start with this one. So I'm going to go ahead and scroll down. Oh, I really like this Hassan Haskins looking sticker that Heidi drew. So I'm going to take that one. I can resize it and place it over here. I can rotate it if I so choose, but you know what? I kind of like where he's at right there. I'll give him a little slant. Do I want a shadow? No, I like him without a shadow. And I can change his opacity to make him blend into the field a little bit better, but for him, I think he's really good like that. I can then go and choose a different team and choose a different team's sticker collection, like this Michigan State pack that has Kenneth Walker that Heidi drew. So I'll choose and place him. I will then get his sizing the way I want it by tapping here. And then you know what I want to do is I want to change this other end zone. So I'm going to hit this edit end zone button. I'm going to type Michigan State, and then I'll change the end zone color by hitting this football, and I can get Michigan State's exact green color, and I want the text color to be their exact white. So I'm going to do the same thing, click their white. And the font's good. I'm going to try out some other fonts to see if there's one that I like better. This one looks really nice, but it's too long, so I'm going to change its length. Pull that in a little bit tighter, and I think about there is good. The height, it looks a little small to me, so I'm going to stretch it out a little bit to make it really fill the end zone good. Position, if I want to do some more logos on one side or the other, I can do that, but I like it pretty centered. And then since that changed, I'm going to come over here and adjust this one slightly, change its height and length a little bit. And you know what? That looks pretty good right there. So we'll leave that. I'm going to come back to this Michigan State sticker pack, and I'm going to choose one of theirs, like this Sparty with a flag. I'm going to click it. I'm going to rotate it this direction so it fits in nicely on the end zone corners. I'm going to place it right over there. And you know what? That's a little too big, so I'm going to bring it down and shrink it a little bit further with the slider. And there we go. We've got it kind of sitting perfectly. I'm going to choose this S and do the same thing where I rotate it first. And then I'll go and place it in the corner. And you'll notice this one kind of blends in to the background a little bit. So what I want to do is I want to add some shadow to this one so it kind of stands out a little bit better. The opacity, I think the opacity is pretty good. It looks like it blends into the field pretty well there. I'll get the rotation just right about there and then leave that. I'm going to come over to this Michigan side and do some Michigan stickers by searching for Michigan. Let's see. I like the Maze Block M. That's always a classic. I'm going to rotate that one. And I'm going to pull it over here, change the size a little bit. And you know what? I actually got an idea here. I'm going to make this say Ishigan instead and utilize that block M. And so now I really need to get that positioning just right. So I'm going to play with this positioning slider until it lines up perfectly with my block M that I set there. And I notice my block M is a little bit rotated, so I'm going to come back down. I'm going to select it, and then I'm going to come back over here and rotate it until I get it perfectly lined right about there. And now I'm going to hit the edit button so that goes away. And now I've got the Michigan with the block M, but it's a little small. So I'm going to make that a little, oh, not that big, but a little bit bigger and make it look good. Okay. And you know what? I want to have a big midfield logo, but I want it to be something middle. So I'm going to choose something from the Wedel Sports Party pack. I really like this football with a crown, the Wedel Sports Party logo. I'm going to set that, but I want it to really blend into the field. So I'm going to change the opacity down a bit, and I'm going to pull it down so it's kind of perfectly centered right there. I don't think we need to have my team text up here, so I'm going to hit delete on that. But I do like having my name, so I'm going to write Oak Commissioner. with a capital C. And I'm going to bring that down so it sits kind of perfectly right in the middle. It'll snap to it. And you're well on your way to making a card. I'm going to go ahead and make this one bigger so it fills up some more size. I'll do the same thing with this one. It's a little bit too big, so I'll pull it back a little bit. And that one's good because Michigan State's the little brother. Let's see, this one, I need to send it to the back. So I'm going to hit this back button so it sends it furthest back layer on the field. I'm going to pull this one a tiny bit up. But in order to be able to change or move any of these logos, I have to first select it and then I can move it. So that way I can't just accidentally move something else until I select it first and then I can move it. But that is how you can start to design your custom mascot tile card. And I'm excited to see what everybody can bring out. And anybody who is currently leading a week on the leaderboard will have their spotlight tile card displayed for all to see. So from there, I'm going to hit the save button. I can hit my cards to see some of my various cards, like this one I've previously made. I'll hit my cards again and click on another one that I've made. And you know what? If I want to make a new one, I'll come down here and I'll hit new card. So I can make a brand new card, a fresh one, and I can choose which one I'm displaying week to week.